Green door, yellow door. Green door, yellow door, yellow door. Hey everybody, it's chuggaaconroy. Welcome back to more Super Paper Mario. In the last episode, we did some stuff here in Flipside. We played some mini-games, and we got some side questing out of the way. And in this episode, we are going to be going back into Chapter 3 because there's actually a few things that I want to show that have been pointed out in the comments, or people have just had questions about stuff in the comments. So I'm going to go ahead and show off a few things. Okay, so first off, remember these Easter egg guys? You know, all those guys that I made all those, like, hoo, ha, hoo, ho, yo sounds for? Okay, maybe not exactly like that, but if you get on top of them and you hop across them, there's a treasure chest up here, which contains, I believe, a piranha plant cart. Yes, okay. So, not really a great secret, because as you recall, the piranha plant card really isn't that useful, as I showed when I got one, but if you really, really want it, it's there. Just thought I'd show that. Wow! Bowser would be proud. I killed 9 Marios all at the same time. Anyway, this is probably the thing that I got the most comments about, and that is the third pipe in the warp zone that I never went back and showed. That is that, go down this third pipe, because I went down the second one, which actually progresses you and you can't go back. It puts you up here, which kind of comes full circle. It just puts you back here at the beginning so you can play through this area again. And it makes it a little bit easier to get that piranha plant card should you want to. But like I showed, you can just hop on the knee of this blue guy right there, and it's really not that difficult. So, yeah, just an easier way to get the piranha plant. Well, not really easier, more time-consuming way to get the piranha plant card because you have to go back through the stage again. But yeah, that's where that third pipe goes. I didn't show it because I didn't think it was important, but I didn't really specify that it wasn't important. So yeah, that's how you get up on that pipe. And then if you want to see what this goes to, the standard pipe that you go through, it also just kind of loops you around. Well, actually, it also takes you to the same place. You're going here with all these Striker Koopas. Well, that was kind of cool looking. How they just kind of hit each other. But yeah, it just takes you here all the same. Nothing really special. But yeah, that pretty much does it for Chapter 3.1 and stuff that I didn't show here. So let's keep on going. And now the other thing was something that I said that I would come back and show, which I had full intention of doing from the start, and that is that here in the tile pool, I really needed that, there is something waiting for us. Now, I'm actually kind of curious, what happens if you ride Carry in the tile pool? And actually, if you switch pixels while Boomer is still exploding, you can actually have 3 pixels out at once, counting Tippy. Which is, I guess, alright, and doesn't really do much of anything for you. It's actually harder to swim like that, and I got sucked in there while I was mashing the button, but oh well. So, the other thing that I said that I would show here in the tile pool is that you actually can identify Big Blooper. You can see that Big Blooper actually survived that battle because his tentacles still try to attack you when you come through here, even though you can't refight him. And because of that, you can actually identify him with Tippy. That's Big Blooper, a titanic squid that lurks under the waves of the tile pool. Next HP is unknown, attack is 2 many-tentacled. This many-tentacled sea beast clobbers its prey, but that red tentacle is its weak spot. Try attacking it. So she actually does have battle tips for you that can never really be useful to you because she's not with you when you can fight Big Blooper and you can never refight him. You can just see him here. So, kind of an interesting bit of trivia, I suppose. Something kind of weird is that I never showed this before, but after bosses are defeated, you can actually go back to their lair, and now one of these blocks is in their place, so further going that you can't refight all bosses, unfortunately. Some people have also been asking me why I've been flipping into 3D in boss fights, and that's just simply put that a lot of time it's just easier to fight them in 2D, but don't worry, there's more 3D bosses than just Fractale coming up later on. But what I came back here to show is the fact that the surprise meows, with these really big red robots, they are not invincible. You want to go ahead and use throw on them. I actually never thought to do this. You want to go ahead and use throw, grab the Meow Bomb, and then when it opens its mouth, throw the Meow Bomb in it, it plugs it up, and then boom, it blows up. So, you can get rid of them that way. Not really like it's necessary to kill them, but I've played through this game 4 different times, and I never actually knew that you could do that. But yeah, back to Flipside! And now that we're back in Flipside, let's go on to Chapter 4! Through the fierce battle against Francis, Tippy and the Mario gang grew closer. Behind a 4th door lay a whole new world that beckoned to them both. What awaited was vaster and stranger than anything they'd encountered so far. In order to claim the pure heart, they would have to endure new, far-out trials. We're going to Far Outpost! No, I'm kidding. Chapter 4-1! Into Outer Space! I never knew Shadow Mario 41 was from outer space, but hey. Anyway. You know every chapter has its own unique art style? I love this chapter's art style. Look at this. It's just a bunch of stamps! Who doesn't love stamps? Well, I don't like how they cost more. And you can see that the screen's divided up like it's 4x3, so again, intended to be a 4x3 game, not a 16x9 game. Stars everywhere. I believe we're in outer space. Almost certainly. Yeah, space you say. I guess I do feel lighter, and... Look at his legs go! Look at him go! His arms aren't spinning around, but just like, look at him! Blurgle can't breathe! Of course, there's not any air. You need that, don't you? Oh, gracious me, what am I to do? Well, let me see. But so... No! And we are somehow saved from that. Why does Bowser have blue pixels on him? Was he sweating? Hey, please wake up. Yeah? Oh, whoa, how'd we get back here? You're alright, aren't you? Oh, thank goodness. I don't really know how I got us all out of there. It just sort of happened. We won't last out there as we are. Perhaps we should ask Merlin's advice. So we have to go see Merlin because he has the answers to everything, and he will share us the wisdom of the world and the sweet mysteries of love. Okay, maybe not the sweet mysteries of love, but he will share with us the wisdom of the world at the very least. So down we go. Okay, and I'm tall enough to hit that save block without even jumping. Well, actually, I don't actually hit it, but you get what I mean. So, here we go. Oh-ho, that was certainly quick work. You've already found the next pure heart? No, Merlin. That door led us straight into outer space. What is he doing? Okay, I've wanted to point this out for a little while. What is he doing there? His body is separating into eighths. What is up with that? And then you can, like, see what his underclothing looks like. He looks like he's wearing, like, grandma's nighting gown. I mean, just look at that. Look at the shape of his body and how, like, it's that color of yellow. It looks like a grandmother's nighting gown. I mean, totally. Space, oh-ho! I imagine that was an unwelcome surprise. Yes, there was no air, so Mario and his friends couldn't breathe. What do we do? Apparently, he's secretly grandma. Well, you had a space helmet, you would be alright, I imagine. Great, super. So, you gonna hand one over or what? Of course, I don't have one. But I imagine that even something like a space helmet would suffice. Yeah, don't go all the way on the budget. NASA can just cut corners wherever they want to. And I just happen to... Oh, blast it. What now? Oh, double blast it all. I cleaned out my shelves the other day. Yes, I had the perfect thing, but I was making space, and I gave it to someone in town. To who? Oh, just some random boy. It seemed more convenient than recycling it. You must find that boy and explain the situation. Get it back from him. You bet! We'll go rough that boy up! How dare he take our space helmet away from us! I don't even care if he has some kind of story like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be used as a space helmet for these legendary heroes. No! You bow before us, legendary heroes! You don't take our things! Anyway, the little boy's over here. Let's roast him! Okay, now. Let's just talk to him. Huh? Did Merlin give me something like a helmet? You means this fishbowl? Yeah, I keeped it Captain Gill's here in a cup, but then he got too big for it. Yeah, that's why I got real happy when I got this fishbowl. Thing is, now the captain got so big that the bowl got too small for him. Hey, I know, maybe you could find a new place to sets Captain Gills free for me. Captain deserves freedom! Then you gets the fishbowl. That's good, huh? But where can he go? I want to know that he'll be nearby at all times. You've got to help me. And he has really freakish arms. We get the gold fishbowl. You can't use this yet. Find it. Nonsense! It'll fit Bowser's head, no problem. I don't know how that thing is meant to fit Bowser's head, but okay. All we have to do, really, is if you recall that water that was down there when we were playing those mini-games, yes, that actually had a purpose in the story for me to show that. We have to go to where that water is on the basement second floor of Flipside. So let's go down there. We're going down! This looks like a good place to release the captain. Release the goldfish here? You betcha. Now this is actually kind of cool. Now the fishbowl is empty. That means you can use it as a space helmet, and it means that it magically got an antenna! Yes. Now we can go to space, so let's head back to that door. Now, what's actually kind of cool is every time you go down here, you can actually see Captain Gills here. Okay, so now that we're done with that, how about, as that kid would says it, we go through this door and press onward. And we see this sequence again. No need for that. And with this awesome music, want to use the helmet? No! It's dangerous to head into space all willy-nilly, you know. Please put the helmet on. Want to use the helmet? No! It's not like being in water, you know. Please, I must insist. Put the helmet on. Want to use the helmet? No! So let me get this clear. You enjoy not breathing. Please, put the helmet on. Want to use the helmet? No! I fail to see the wisdom. I beg of you, while your brain works, put the helmet on. Want to use the helmet? No! If you don't, you don't have any. Do you have any idea what your fate will be? Awful. Do you want that? Yes! My mind is fully boggled. You want to not breathe? Yes! Truly. You're truly sure? Yes! Who is stupider, you or me for listening to you? No more. Goodbye. Yep! Game over, count number 2. Alright, I'll see you guys back there in just a moment. Okay, so back on Flipside Tower. I kind of apologize, but I kinda have something that needs my attention, so I actually need to leave here. I know, I live on my own now, yet something like this actually still comes up. Kinda sorry that this episode didn't really have a whole lot of content. I mean, we did progress the story a little bit, but I understand that it was mostly just going back and addressing previous things in previous chapters. But yeah. Next time on Super Paper Mario, we're going to be exploring space more, and, well, really, what else is there to say? We're going to be exploring space. It's the final frontier. What is there to say beyond that, okay? See you guys then.